guys, welcome back to the garden. So I just want to make a progress video today, show you what's up. I just brought all the seedlings outside and a lot of them are doing great. Close to the camera there you can see some Dixie cups, and also here, so we got a lot of tomatoes and peppers. I'm really excited about this ginger. This is from the supermarket. I've just replanted it into a bunch of different pots. This one was the first one. Got another one coming already, so I'm super excited to grow some Asian vegetables here this year in the US. And I'm going to show you the progress on the beds now. Let's go check it out. So I've gotten these 3 beds pretty well set up now. They need a little bit more fill, like everything does. And I'm figuring out what to do with the rest of the space still. Got space. So this whole middle area, I'm still figuring out what exactly I want to do. We're going to get there soon. And I've also started to put some of the more cold hardy seedlings and vegetable scraps, or remains, you know. These were beets that I bought from the supermarket too. They're regrowing fine. Further up the bed we have some cabbages and lettuces. And if you leave enough of the rootstock, you can soak it in water and then put it into the garden once it's warming up. And this is where I'm getting most of my filled dirt. This is the wood edge of our property. And this is a lot of work, obviously, right? It's not for everybody. What I'm doing is making raised beds from this dirt, and the advantage to that is I can control a lot on the soil content. So it's probably hard to see in the video here, but obviously there's the top level where the topsoil is, where a lot of the fine roots mesh together. And then once you go down deeper, you get to our kind of local soil content is really clay heavy. So from working here, also this is where Dad dumps the ash from the fires, I can take a little bit from different areas and mix it together. So a lot of the time and work that the plants would take to process, get those tap roots down and bring up minerals, to build the topsoil, which is going to be also something really important for any garden project, no matter how good your soil is. Just kind of getting everything a little bit more ready for the plants, since I'm starting from the beginning, right? Here's some plants from Mom and a mussel shell I found buried somewhere. Okay, these are the beds that I started on the hill. They're pretty well filled in now. And I changed my layout a little bit. This used to be connected, and decided this really makes a lot more sense to be able to walk through, right? Because then I got easier access to where I'm composting over here. So compost is going, figuring that out and learning about it. Let's see if is there any warmness in there yet? No, it's cold. Got to work on the ratio still, the greens and the browns. And maybe leave a comment if you're experienced with this more. I'm thinking this trash can is probably a little too small to really get a good hot compost going, so we may need to figure out something else. And I've been fixing the rocks, taking the rocks out of the filled dirt. There's a lot, not too bad though. I'm getting a lot of squatting in, working around these beds to get them nice and clean for everything we want to grow. Okay, this bed over there, I put in some other things from inside. Daikon radish over there, some more cabbages. There's some leftover shallots I'm regrowing, and more beets and cabbages down there. Brussels sprouts further on down there. And the whole other end of the yard is actually where I started before winter really got going. And that's not going to be raised beds, at least not yet. That'll probably be more just a normal typical till and fill your garden, right? And spring is beautiful. Flowers are popping. It's going to be a good year. All right, so that's where we're at, and today it's going to be filling more beds and then getting them covered with more of this straw mulch. So it's really good to get your beds covered. Make sure you keep some moisture content in there, help all of the microbiology processes and the life forms, yeah. That way, when you have your garden growing, there's all these relationships supporting each other. All right, see you next time.